Quick, name a state where a birth certificate, an ID, a social security card, a what else? Other legal documents that are necessary to get through life. Name a state where any of that is free. None. Your parents paid for your birth certificate when you were born. I paid for my 2 hump dumplings birth certificates when they were born. It was a check we cut to the hospital. Would not even let you take your baby out of that fucking hospital until you either paid with a check or a credit card or your bank account was on file, so that they could charge you for those necessary documents that you needed to have. You know, one of the things that changes over time, how birth certificates are given. Like the birth certificate that was given to my mother-in-law 64 years ago when my husband was born. Well, that wasn't good enough for the federal government when he was going through the federal background check to be able to bring people like you their fucking mail. By being able to transport your mail in a semi-truck across state lines. You see, he had to actually drive to the capital of Louisiana, the state that he was born in, to get his birth certificate, to buy a new one, okay? So that he could pass a background check to be able to pull your USPS packages and mail across fucking state lines. You think that was free? Because I can assure you it wasn't. The 24th Amendment guarantees that there will be no poll tax, there will be no tax, there will be no test that gets between you and your fucking right to vote. Why is it that you Republicans always want to make voting harder whenever you're about to fucking lose? And lose big. It would seem to me that y'all would want ample opportunity for people to go in and vote for you. You would want to extend early voting hours. You would want to extend mail-in voting. You would want to open more voting precincts around communities, especially communities of color, but y'all don't want that. History has shown that y'all don't want it because y'all close these things. You put steps in the roadblocks in the way of getting to the polls. Just so you know, I plan on bringing my fire safe with me when I go to the polls in 2026. Sorry, I still haven't gotten it. But 2026, when it's time for us to go to the polls, I'm going to have my whole ass fire safe with me because it has all of my important documents. But luckily, I have the privilege of being able to afford to have all of those fucking documents and a fire safe to keep them safe. And a flood safe to keep them safe from natural disasters, which is another way people lose their fucking important documentation. And they don't get replacements for free, baby. They have to pay for that. You cannot put a financial barrier between the right to vote. You can't do it. Maybe one day you'll get that through your thick ass skull. Maybe, God forbid, if a fire or a flood happened to you and you lose all of your important documentation and you have something denied to you, then maybe it'll sink.